constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Mountaineers will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Houston Cougars offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
That's caught. It's Connors. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
Houston will be forced to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So West Virginia's offense will take the field for the first time. Handoff from the gun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back gets to give. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Shoots it to the left. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Mountaineers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. No sign of the field goal team. They'll go for it on 4th and short from the 28. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Here he comes with the return. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Dropping back, it's Wegman. They'll run the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. Gonna run it, it's Connors. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. At the 45 on its way. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Cougars have their offense in high gear. From the gun, the ground game. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Rides to back and leaves it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. The give to the back. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give on the inside. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll try the run. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
All out of space. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. 1st down and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. They'll run it inside. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They thought maybe they could get the defense flowing the wrong way on the counter, but they were not fooled.
Get them flowing one way and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field. Did a great job seeing it, going and getting it, being aggressive. You got to find a different way maybe to attack these guys, to use their speed against them.
And the Mountaineers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Barnes. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Quick spin on the ride. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, the give, looking for room.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, West Virginia. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Connors. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. After trying the running game on first down. They come to the line on second down. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Runs for the tackle. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Mountaineers! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and we have run out of time in the second quarter. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Florida State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days when Bobby Bowden walked the sidelines, this has not been a blowout today in Tallahassee. They're up by 7 over Wake Forest. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The inside handoff. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Scanning the field, it's Wegman. Lofts one deep down the right side. He's got it along the sideline. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle was finally made. They're going to run it. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. On the run, it's Sanford. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. Keep it on the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Houston will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own. There he goes! Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The run from the shotgun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. And the returner will be brought down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off play action on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the back. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go work on first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give on the option. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Wegman. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. He's loose. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle.
West Virginia, 52. Houston, 3.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cougars are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. They want to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll go to the ground. Powers through the defender.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Mountaineers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Barnes. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Got enough for the 1st. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. They're going to ride this running back.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Might be changing the route. The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. On the move to his left. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And that's the problem, man. You want to heat this guy up. You want to bring some pressure, but you see the other side of that coin.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
59, Houston, 3.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Slings it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Got the first down and still on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. And the Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the inside give. It's a seam wide open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Gives it on the option. He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country with a big lead.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. A designed run for the quarterback. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they...
Turning on the Jets. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Under fire. Makes the grab. It's Broussard. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Sanford. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Wegman. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. It's dropped, and that's how we'll wrap up this one as the game